Support for this show is brought to you by Manscaped, the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. They have precision-engineered tools for the family jewels. Trent, when was the last time you shaved your balls?
I think a few weeks.
A few weeks.
And now the razor wasn't as good as the Lawnmower 3.0.
No, now what I like about the Lawnmower 3.0, Trent, so just hear that. Hear that hum.
Now, Joe, we're going to live on air. I'm going to shave some arm hair.
Yep.
Just to see the Lawnmower 3.0
It's not
works.
designed for arm hair,
No,
but we'll see if it works.
Okay, let's go. We're going. Okay. I'm going up.
Ooh.
Joe, I'm freshly shaven.
There's no nicks or anything?
No nicks. That was the smoothest. That was smooth. Right.
Smooth. Beautiful. Mwah.
Mwah. Lovely.
Now, you know what I like about this? Because I've tested this on myself.
Test it out.
I'll get rid of the hair there. There's like a little wide silicone thing right there.
Okay.
You know what that's designed for?
What is it designed
So
for?
when you're shaving your balls,
Yes.
you don't nick yourself.
Nick
So
free.
like in the past, I've used a razor, Trent.
Mhm.
Not a good idea.
You've used a razor.
Exactly, not a good
Oh,
idea.
terrible idea.
Now, thanks to Manscaped, like I'm never going to injure myself ever again.
Awesome, Joe.
And also another key feature. Pass it here. When you have it on, there's a little light, so you can see what's going on.
If it's dark.
Precision engineered tools
For
for the family jewels. Now, Trent, what's the offer Manscaped has given us?
It's 20% off
20 and free shipping.
and free shipping.
That's huge.
using the code SOKKAH at the checkout.
Yep, head to manscaped.com. Precision tools for your family jewels. Now, should we just jump straight into the show?
I think we can, Joe.
Oh, we can. Why not? Trent, it's been a long week.
It has been a long week now. Joe, do you know what day it is?
I want to say it's Wednesday today.
You'd be correct.
I know it.
You, you said you lost sense of time and space.
I did. But then I was like, hold on. I don't know. I feel like today feels like a Wednesday to me.
Yeah, so the time between Christmas, New Year's Day, and I think between Christmas and Australia Day, it's just a big blur.
It's a black hole.
It's a black hole, you know.
Like it twists space and time.
You might
And
work a little
whatever.
bit in between, you know. When do you go back to work?
I go back to work next Monday.
Okay.
So yeah, I just don't know what day.
And then it's a
I
few
used to know
weeks,
what
and then it's
day it is.
Australia Day, and then it's like
Yeah.
a 5-day weekend.
So it's like
and-
4-day weeks until like December, essentially, nearly.
I mean,
But
it's
the
a lovely
A-League's
time.
back.
The A-League is back, Joe. Did you enjoy what you watched?
Oh, the first few games, probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
No, the first game, that was like a 0-0 draw. I feel like it took forever for a goal to be scored.
You would be correct.
I would be correct. The first game was Adelaide. No.
Let me get my notes.
It was
up,
West.
Joe.
My boys, Western United and Adelaide United.
Was that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, was it?
Oh, I didn't watch that. I got Brisbane and
Oh,
City on my
okay.
notes as my first.
Should we'll talk about what we've done in the meantime?
Okay. for
Because
sure.
we never jump straight into it. Who are we? That's why everyone doesn't associate us for. But
That is right. Now, Joe, we are currently at HBF Park.
yeah,
Now, we just drove in.
we just drove in. Yeah. Probably not the best idea. Like if a parking inspector comes, we're screwed.
But the thing is, I think if they come, we just move very quickly. We move very swiftly.
Surely they understand, like, oh, guys, like you feel me, like let
Yeah.
me slide, because our cars are just right there. And
Yeah, they're right next to each other. I was
Yeah.
about to drive into a
the,
pothole.
the only cars here, by the way.
That is true. There's a few people walking.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the time we filmed with Dean Evans on the other side of the
Yeah,
park.
but I feel like we didn't park right on like
No,
private
we
property.
parked on public
Yeah.
property.
So yeah, parking inspectors of North Mount Lawley.
Mount Lawley,
Yeah.
North Perth.
Just
Go
let-
easy on
let
us.
this one slide.
Now, Joe, are we going to be official media partners or?
There's talks with Football Australia. There are
we,
talks.
we are talking to the FFA.
Yeah. Or I am emailing them.
The
Yeah,
Sokkah
I'm
Podcast
waiting for a reply.
times the FFA.
But yeah, we want to bring a spotlight onto Australian football, especially in Perth, to our main demographic of 18 to 24-year-olds, which I think other podcasts in Perth don't have.
That's true. That's true.
I
You
think-
think they're all older?
Yes.
Okay.
We're the like the new dirt.
We are quite useful, some would say.
Yeah, we are, and we're the only youthful ones.
That's true.
Yeah. Which is a fact. I'm not calling
is
them
it-
out.
So,
I'm not calling them out.
You're just speaking facts.
Yeah, it's straight facts. But no, like imagine us like in the press conference. I'll be like, Michael Garcia, how's your day today?
Richard or Michael?
They're the same person, aren't they?
I think
Richard-
Michael might be his brother.
Yeah, they're both coaches anyway. So
That is true.
yeah, I'll be like, Richard, how's your day today?
And
What'd you
he'll
have
be
for breakfast?
Yeah, I mean, they're important questions.
And then he'll be like, get him out.
I'll ask him the tough questions,
Yeah.
like why is Keogh playing?
Yep. Like how many people are in like the press conferences at the moment? Like journos. I reckon there's 3.
There's a few. I think there's a few. There's some
Because
rogue journos.
I reckon that like there's like one guy from Fox.
Yep.
There's like Neil Sherwin, who's like an independent journo in
Okay.
Perth.
Yep.
There's 2.
But I always hear lots of chatter when I hear those post-match press conferences, like a lot of behind the scenes.
Yeah. No, we'll see. I reckon we have a decent chance. I
They-
did a nicely worded email.
Good.
Like kind regards, Joseph and Trent, the Sokkah Podcast. You know, the usual.
The usual. They didn't ask Popper enough hard-hitting questions. They were softball.
Well, you can't say, "Oi, Papa, why are you playing your sons?" Like,
I think you can. I think if you're,
but you won't get let back in though. That's the thing.
You just word it better.
Yeah, but like, oh, why are you playing the people who came out of you? Yeah, no, you can't say that. But regardless, yes, we are in talks.
We are in talks. That could be. It means you don't have to pay for a season pass.
That's not the main reason I'm doing it.
It's not the main reason. It might be a reason.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure this episode goes out once if we get like media passes. Which like we shouldn't.
No.
But shoot your shot.
You go shoot your shot.
Yeah.
We never thought Joe Manscaped. Like you watch every YouTuber, they have Manscaped ads.
Yeah. They've got some nice t-shirts as well. Nice cotton.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We've also forgot to show like the creams. The creams are good as well.
Creams are good.
There's a ball moisturising cream.
Yeah, there's a foot sanitizer.
Yeah. They've got everything.
They've got really
Yeah. No, there's like a good like spray for your balls as well.
Okay.
It's like a refreshing spray. It's quite good. Yeah.
Okay.
I've used it a few times.
A few times.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
So you've had your kit for quite a while. I haven't actually received.
Yeah, they got it like last week. So
Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
No, it's good stuff. It was weird explaining it to my parents. Like, Joe, what's this for? I'm like, listen, it's a sponsor. They're like, how? I was like, it's a long story, but it's beside the point. But yeah, I was down south. Went to Mandurah, which is a little coastal town. An hour south of Perth.
Of Perth, yes.
Yeah.
Joe, you said you couldn't fish because there was an issue.
Yeah, we didn't have any rigs or anything set
Okay,
up.
and you-
We had fishing rods, but like no bait, and we could have got bait in
No
hindsight.
bait.
But
Do you know how to tie the line to the swivel?
what's the swivel? So yeah, I can't.
That like attaches the line to the rig.
Yeah, what's the rig?
It's like the hooks.
It can't be that hard, but yeah, no.
So it's like
BCF
there's a
in
rig,
hindsight.
swivel, and then like your line,
Mm.
and then there's a knot. So when I went fishing recently, my brother taught me how to because I learned before in the past how to tie the knot.
It's just like a knot.
Yeah, it's
a special knot.
It's a special knot.
I don't have time for special knots.
That's what I thought as well. But then I went fishing a few times and realized my knots don't work. They kept snapping.
It happens, yeah. That's what happened to me like a few times. Oh, not this time, but
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's it is what it is.
I saw a slow motion video of you running into the water.
Oh yeah,
Doing a
I
salmon
lost
dive?
a bet. It was the Van Persie header at the World Cup.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, so I lost a bet. Had to like run straight into the ocean and like do a Van Persie header into the sea.
I think
It was quite cold. as
someone
well,
filmed it on an iPhone 12 in
yeah,
slow
it was
motion.
great quality as well.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
that's our friend Dion. Shout outs.
Big ups.
But yeah, what did you get up to in the new year?
The new year, it's all been a bit of a blur.
You just lost the concept of time and space.
I really do. I really have. A few too many alcoholic beverages consumed.
A few too many.
A few too many, I think.
I had a few too many on New Year's Eve.
Right.
Yeah.
What time did you go to bed New Year's Eve? Or the New Year's Day?
No, I got home around 2.
Okay.
And then I steamed up some prawn gyozas. so a pretty complex meal going on.
That's
Or
a
2
really
o'clock.
tough 2 o'clock meal.
2 a.m. Yeah. So I had to get the steamer out.
Right.
Had to steam it. Or had to get the steamer to a boil to
Yes.
make the steam.
Yes.
To cook the prawn gyozas for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So it's 2:30 now.
Okay. It's too
So I cooked like the whole packet, which
Yep.
is like enough for like 3 people.
Right.
Like the whole thing.
Whole thing just
Yeah.
smashed it.
Smashed it.
Um,
But yeah, have you got a New Year's resolution, Trent?
No. I think we talked about this last year.
Did we?
Because I think, why don't wait till New Year's Day
All right, we'll
to
just
change
do
your
one
life.
now. Then do one now.
No. You should, if you're an independent person, you should be making life choices and decisions.
But Trent, like, you know how people like just like round numbers and like you just round up. It's like from like 7 to 10.
Yeah.
It's like people with life decisions going from instead of doing it on 27 December, I'll do it on the 1st of January. It's just nice. Like,
I think it's lazy.
at least I have a New Year's resolution, Trent.
Joe, what is it?
I think I had 2.
On 2.
No, maybe 1. First
Okay.
one, no more sports betting.
No more sports bet.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to include casino betting. Like,
Is that-
that's still in the air.
Because the casino is technically not a sport.
Yes.
Or maybe technically is.
No,
Okay,
I won't
okay,
allow it
yeah,
as a
okay.
sport. So no more sports betting. There could have been another one.
Mhm.
I think that's it.
I went to the races and bet on a few horses I had no idea about and lost.
Yeah, I went to the casino on Tuesday.
Oh, right.
No, not yesterday. A week ago.
Oh, okay.
Playing some blackjack.
Yep.
Won 4 hands in a row.
Oof.
I'm like, I'm on fire.
Rolling.
What could go wrong?
Plenty.
Famous last words. You know what went wrong?
What went wrong?
I lost a hand, won a hand. Like, oh yeah, not.
Yeah,
too
a bit
bad.
shaky, but
But
back to even.
before I knew it, Trent, I'd lost $200 redos.
That's a lot of money, Joe.
It's $200 dues.
That's 3 months of Patreon money.
It is. But like the thing going through my head was like, I got that present for Christmas from my family. They're like, do something good with it, Joe.
They gave you $200.
Yeah, like Nonna's given me money.
And
like
you just,
mum and dad.
you just
like,
blew it.
Like put away, put it safe. And I've given it straight to James Packer. Signed, sealed and delivered.
I usually play roulette when I go to the casino.
So I don't like roulette.
I just go red and black, odds and evens.
See, with roulette, I feel like you don't have any say in the matter. With blackjack, it's up to you saying hit or no hit.
That is true. I feel like I'm not good at blackjack. You might be.
See, I thought I was good.
You thought you were good.
Then I lost $200 like that.
That's usually how it goes. That's usually how it goes.
But yeah, no, it is what it is, Trent. But yeah, New Year's Day, I watched the A-League. Was that when it started? No, the 27th was when it
started. About 27th, 28th.
Yeah, so we recorded like the day before.
We did. We had the A-League season preview. Now, some would say my takes were more controversial than yours.
Some would say.
But
I'll get up the first game.
Okay.
We'll get into the games.
I think so. Now, I watched probably 70% of the games.
It's hard when like it's a busy season.
Very busy, very busy time.
There's like we're going out. Like I need to go to the beach.
So you have to go to the beach. It'd be rude not to go to the beach.
Exactly.
Now, my tip for top Western United.
Yeah.
Face Adelaide in the first round. Now, it was a bit of a cagey affair. Nil.
Oh, yeah. If it's a nil, it's the definition of a cagey affair.
What I took from this was Lachie Wales will be dangerous at Western United.
I like Lachie Wales. He gets a lot of hate for being like a flat track bully. But I like him.
A high school bully?
No, flat track bully.
Okay, what's a flat track
He's just
bully?
like fast.
It's
like the West Coast Eagles in the AFL. They're known for being like flat track bullies. Like they're just like really fit and can like run everywhere, just run out of team.
That sounds like a very AFL journalism term.
And I'm going to apply that to Lachlan Wales.
But
you know what? On Lachlan Wales as well.
Yes.
Number 8. I don't like that.
He's not a box midfielder.
He's not.
He's a
number
7 or
8.
11.
If I was playing him out wide, I like him out wide players to be like a 7, maybe a 17 or number 11.
So 7, 11 are the winging.
Like
a wing
a 27 as well. That's my number 1 go-to for a winger.
Not 8. 8 should be playing midfield.
Exactly. He needs to be like a Grinta, like Arturo Vidal player.
You're very right.
But no, Diamante did have a few shots. His passing still immaculate.
Still immaculate.
Oh, beautiful.
Our mate Stephen Lustica finding some form. He found some form the end of last season.
I like how he hugged one of the Brisbane players. No, one of the Adelaide players to stop a counter-attack.
I mean,
huge fan of that. Huge fan. Huge.
Professional foul.
That's what I love.
Now, we'll talk about Adelaide later, but I think Tommy Urich, dangerous. I think he's exactly what they need.
I still think 8 goals a season.
Well, the thing is, the first goal shirt off.
Yeah,
goal.
He's got 7 to go, which there's about 30 games to go.
That's a lot of yellow cards. I like Joe Coletti for Adelaide. Very small.
He is small. I like the Joe, my name. So yeah, big ups.
I remember he played against Glory when he was playing for Brisbane, and he might have grown since then.
Yeah,
but he was very short.
What's the Adelaide keeper called? He was good.
Delianov.
Delianov was good. I liked him.
He was decent.
A few saves here and there.
Good
stuff. Who else played for him?
We've got the so Dorigo and Coletti. Dorigo had pretty good year to end the year last year. But it was a tight affair.
The commentators love Dukley.
Oh, they did.
I feel like they're just like the commentators get thrown off too easy by step overs.
They get thrown off too easy by young wingers.
Yeah, because it's literally the one thing they need to do, and every time the commentators just.
I think Lachlan Rose got way too much praise.
Yeah, and then the next game, did he even play?
He did play.
Oh, he got subbed on. He didn't start though.
I believe so. Yeah, he got way too much praise. But actually, I was watching that game with the commentary off. And I liked him, but then I thought everyone loved him.
I need to listen to commentary because otherwise I just need something to listen to.
But we'll talk about Adelaide later. West United, I can see them being dangerous.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But
it's the first game of the season. They're still easing into it, you know.
That's right. Durante's finding a bit of fitness. Maybe Durante's not going to start, but I think he will when he's.
Oh, you know who I like? Oh, who's the centre back for Western?
Uskok, you might.
Uskok.
Oh, yeah, he was good then last year.
I like him
because he came straight out of the NPL, I believe.
I might get his playing top. I reckon.
Oh, really?
Uskok.
Bit of a nice name.
Yeah, Uskok. I rate that. Should we talk about Adelaide?
Well, I want to talk about Adelaide when they won. So,
what was the next game?
It was Brisbane and Melbourne City.
Another cagey affair.
It was a very cagey affair. Now I've got plenty of notes on this.
But in this game, there was a goal. Which it wasn't Delbridge. No, he's gone anyway. The other midfielder. Not the other midfielder, because Delbridge isn't.
I want to talk about a few things first. The referee kits in the A-League.
Yeah, they're the same as Serie A now. They got sponsored by Ledger.
I don't like them.
Oh, they're better than last season's.
They look. That is. The referee kits have always been very poor.
It brings a sense of professionalism, I feel like.
It does. Because last year the shorts...
okay.
Yeah, BLK. The shorts...
Even though I have a pair of black BLK shorts, I use them for everything.
Yeah.
They're good sport shorts, not good referee shorts.
Not good refereeing shorts,
No.
exactly. Now, is Jamie McLaren try to copy Giordano Colli?
No, probably not.
Or is it the other way
I'm
around?
not talking about Collie.
The Japanese number 10 for Brisbane, Riku.
He was good.
Impressive.
Speedy. Like him. Quick.
He got a bit lost in the second game against Melbourne Victory. But I think Brisbane fans... Promising signs for sure. Now, Joey Champness was
He was good.
out and about.
Step overs here and there. Lost the ball a few times.
Yeah, missed football for a year, but impressive.
I like him. The commentators did like saying every time he got the ball that, he had a rap career and all that. Like, I can get over that, Speedy.
I think
It's over
it now, because 1 year of a Spotify DJ.
Some bangers, though. Not a DJ rapper.
Back in the 80s. It was Metcalf who scored off the McLaren fleet.
That was nice. That was a nice goal, nice dribble. And it was a great finish as well.
It was a very nice goal. Now, Brisbane had a really good fan base this game. It was nice to see lots of fans.
I like the stadium at Dolphin Stadium. Don't know why it's called Dolphin Stadium, really. Is Dolphin a rugby team or an NPL team? I don't know.
Are there dolphins in Queensland?
Oh, yeah, there would be. It's on the coast, so...
Naboot snapped his hammy. Just like...
I saw that, yeah. First game back, out for 8 weeks.
That's very Naboot-esque, I think.
Yeah, I think Glory dodged a bullet there. Really, they dodged a hamstring.
Did they know he was going to... He's always looked buff since he came back from... Where'd he go?
He looks like a big upper body. He can do quite a bit of chin-ups.
Malaysia. Yeah. What have I got? Oh, there was a Brisbane fan with a captain's armband on the stands.
I saw that. I like that a lot.
You like it? I think... See, I used to wear a captain's armband at indoor soccer when we were in year 7.
Yeah,
Is that the same thing?
It's different because he would have done it ironically, I reckon. Because who wears a captain's armband in this as a fan?
That's true.
I rate it. That's some big dick energy. I want to see more fans doing that.
Yeah, for sure. Aidan O'Neill was very good. McDonald should have scored in the last minute.
Should have.
And McDonald had to go at Hingett.
Oh, he was crucified him.
Yeah.
Literally crucified him.
Hingett did a bad cross, and then McDonald absolutely lost his shit.
That's karma.
True. Now Luna got sent off.
Yep.
He looked in a face of disbelief.
I like Luna. He's a bit of grinta about it.
Studs up. I probably was red.
South American flair.
Yeah, for sure. Now, obviously, Melbourne City ran away winners. I thought Brisbane were actually good value this game, but City probably deserved to
Did
win.
I have Brisbane in my top 10? Or
No, I think you had Brisbane way out.
Yeah, probably. I might regret that.
I had them about 8th, but they played really well against Victory, which we can move on to. So, Russian Griffiths is a centre back. Do you rate him?
Yeah, he's big. Why not? Chuck him there.
I think he was always out of place as a midfielder.
I like him. No, I like having a big, burly CDM.
He is quite big and burly.
Yeah, if I play 2 CDMs, I want one big, burly one who's there to just hurt people, and the other one who's a little bit more smaller and nimble.
For sure. Curtis good and Griffiths good. Now I want to move on. Western Sydney and Macarthur. I paid close attention to Macarthur.
Did Macarthur play before this? No, this was the first.
This is the first game.
Great game.
They won 1-0. Mark Milligan. Yep. Somehow Mark Milligan scored. It was really a Ben Yak goal. The free kick.
I'm not even counting as a goal for anyone.
Now, Western Sydney I'm going to say disappointing.
Good chance. Yeah, they could have easily had a goal, but our friend, Adam Federici.
Our friend.
We don't know.
Daniel Margush started for Western Sydney, the ex-Glory goalkeeper.
Yeah. I reckon it's silly by Glory letting him go.
Because he was a bit injury plagued. He could have replaced Reddy.
Yeah.
In time. We got a Twitter notification. So Western Sydney were poor. Macarthur really
they
impressed.
weren't poor. Western Sydney had the better chances. They just didn't capitalise.
I just thought Macarthur grew into the game and ended up dominating
definitely played better.
Yeah.
But does a team deserve to win?
No. Yeah. Did they deserve to win?
No one deserves anything in life, Trent. And the same applies to football.
No, you're right.
And I'm going to apply that logic to Western Sydney Wanderers.
Okay.
They had the chances. The opportunity was there for them to win. Did Macarthur deserve to win? No, because they gave up. But neither team deserved to win. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you. You got it out.
In life, you don't deserve anything.
Fair enough.
You get what you put your hard work into, Trent.
Did Macarthur work hard? They did
work hard.
They got the result.
They got the result because they worked hard. Not because they deserved it, but because they worked hard and they defended well. And Adam Federici saved their asses.
He did. Now, Western Sydney Wanderers, bit of a 3-4-3, bit of a Popovich. Yep. Now, Ziggy Gordon as in a 3-man defence.
He's good.
Very impressive.
Good.
I think he's better in a 3-man backline.
The former chess master.
That's true.
He's now a master of a 3-man defence.
Graham Dorrans showed his class this game for Western Sydney, though.
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah.
He showed that he's a decent player. Abini was a little bit
he did nothing.
I think he's better off the bench. And I didn't.
Especially when like players are tired, especially in the first game, because players will lose the gas so easily.
See, I said when he was at Jets in the last year, he should have started, but I think he was actually good off the bench. Now, Macarthur, let's talk about them. Lots to say.
Good.
It was a bit of a. They had a bit of a 4-4-2, 4-3-3 hybrid going on.
I like Derbyshire.
I reckon he's got goals in him. I know he didn't score.
I reckon he scored 10.
At least.
I like him. He works hard.
For sure. Jean Rowe and Milligan were good.
I like Jean Rowe is my favourite player. I like that French zing to him.
Now, Najar was interesting as well.
Najar, a few chances.
Bit of a mo as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
LA. So I thought they signed Liam Rose, but they did.
They signed. He was on the bench, and they got Lachlan Rose or La Rose.
La Rose. LA Rose.
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
He's a cult
Rose.
figure now.
He really is. And there was a good. Did you see that? You liked a LinkedIn article that I also liked.
Oh, they linked. Oh,
they were talking about.
I saw something. I like a lot of things on LinkedIn.
Some bloke was talking about how Lachlan Rose came from the NPL, got a chance. He did well. Now, one more saying about him. He was raw and lively, and he got on the ball lots. Now,
I think he nailed it just right there.
Yeah. Did he play well? Maybe. But he definitely impacted the game.
Yes.
He was exciting.
Yes, he was exciting to watch. Was he good on the pitch? No. Maybe.
Maybe.
But like, if you reckon his match rating, 6.5.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Well, what's it there?
Oh, no, there's no. I don't have match ratings.
I'd give him a 6.5.
I'd maybe give him a 7.2.
All right.
Now, Franich and Meredith playing both fullbacks, I found this a little bit odd.
Franich played good as well. Great crosses. 6.6 rating for me.
Did you find both of them playing fullback a little bit like uncanny?
I just don't rate Meredith at all.
But they both play for glory. Like I just feel it was a bit weird.
No, not really.
Okay.
But like, just Meredith still looks slow. Like
very slow.
He hasn't run in years.
He's better as a left back than a left wing back.
What's his pace on FIFA?
Not high.
Because it would honestly be 20, I reckon. He just jogs fast.
He can't sprint. Now, Jovanovic, he played in some Korean.
Yeah,
Japanese
he looked good. Like the VAR overturned his handball, rightly so.
That's true. Him and Sushnar at times looked dominant and at times looked shaky. It was like
considering the opportunities Western Sydney have.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I'm a big fan of Benyat Exterbararia.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't like? The commentators, when the two Spaniards got subbed on. I think it was Speedy. He was like...
Susayeta and Benyat. So,
yeah, it was like, that's a masterclass by the coach bringing on the two Spaniards. Like, fam, he was going to do it from the start.
Yeah, they were always destined to come on.
Like, it's not like he just came up with a fucking idea out of nowhere to bring on his two best players.
Yeah, literally. When they find fitness, I know they lost against Mariners, and Mariners were good value, but I'm very excited for Macarthur.
I did like Puyo.
Puyo.
I like him. Lots of technique about him.
Yeah, very, very technical. Now, I still don't trust... what's his face?
The coach?
Ante Milicic. I'm never going to trust him. After what the Matildas produced at the World Cup, never going to trust him.
No, there was other things going into that World Cup, Trent, though. There were other factors.
Was that? But we were crossing the ball from halfway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But Trent, now it's the time for word from our sponsors.
And should we have a little ad break, Joe?
Yeah. Hence the word from our sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah.
This episode of the Sokkah Podcast is sponsored by our official sponsor, Streamgate Live Streaming Australia. They've been live streaming since 2008, specialising in custom-built stream pages, pay-per-view and multi-language streaming. They can cater to large online conferences with multiple simultaneous streams and destinations, including all social media channels, servicing clients Australia-wide. Go to streamgate.com.au or find them on Instagram.
And this podcast is also especially sponsored by arrowsport.com.au. If you want to grab yourself special custom-made soccer jerseys, polos, whichever team where you want, visit arrowsport.com.au. Basically, prices are $55 for a jersey, fully customised with name, number, or $70 for customised jersey, shorts, and shipping isn't included. That's arrowsport.com.au.
Now, Joe, we move to the F3 derby.
Yeah.
Mariners and Newcastle Jets. Matt Vandenberg wouldn't be happy.
Not happy at all. But I guess with news going around at Newcastle,
yes,
no one would be happy.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think Newcastle should be fan-owned?
Should they? I don't know. I think should they
push for that?
I don't know. I don't know, Trent.
I think there's some passionate...
I'm not an expert in the ownership
me
details of owning
neither.
a football club.
Me neither.
I don't know the pros and cons. Does a fan own? Does it have a nice ring to it? Yeah. I know they do it in Germany.
Yeah.
I know the Germans are good at a lot of things.
For sure.
They make good cars, but they're very industrious.
I've got a VW.
You do have a VW.
Das Auto.
Yeah.
I'm in a VW.
But yeah, the Germans are good at things.
Fan ownership, maybe?
What were we talking about?
The Jets and the Mariners.
Yeah.
So the Mariners have won 2 games. The Mariners are top of the table. They're top of the Bunnings ladder.
The Mariners, they're a lot smarter this season, I feel like.
I think Alan Stajic, because we know Alan Stajic is a good coach.
The Stage Man.
He hasn't got a great squad, but I feel like
smart now.
He's been there long enough, and the players that have been there last year, like Rolls, Clisby, Tonic, Stensness,
Birighitti.
Matt Simon. You know, they get Stajman now. They get him. His philosophy is flowing into the team.
Yeah. I feel like last season they made all their mistakes.
They did.
And first training session this season, the Stajman goes, guys, we made our mistakes last season.
Yep.
We're going to learn from our mistakes this season.
It's very true. Now, I think a great decision is Danny Silva on the bench for the first game.
Yeah, he's not, yeah. He's
I
still
don't
living
think-
off the hype from way back when.
Yeah, I don't think he's good enough to start.
But no, I think like as an impact sub, for sure. Someone who's like very direct and stuff.
Yep.
Against tired players, yeah, for sure.
Now, are the Mariners going to finish top of the table when the season ends? No.
We don't know. Trent Lester won the league.
I think it's tough to say because even against Macarthur, it's not like they're dominated. You know,
They're smart, though. They're smart.
They're smart.
They're
I'll
smart.
give them that. I'll give them
They're
that. Now, the Jets actually weren't terrible.
Mm.
You know, they've still got Ugarkovic, who's a great player
Yeah.
who's moving to Western Sydney.
Yeah, but considering like the factors around them this season, there's so much uncertainty around them.
100%.
Like if I'm a player there, like
Oh,
when
it's
I get to a game, I'm not thinking about the game. I'm thinking about what's happening now.
am I going to get? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which I think will probably cost them a lot this season.
For sure. I think there's talks of Gary Van Egmond returning
For the third time.
Yeah. I think we need a bit of Van Egmond in the league.
I think you should apply for the job.
You think I should, Joe?
Someone new. I don't agree with your tactics.
Should I talk to Mark Jones? Maybe he's got a contact at Newcastle.
Yeah, just call them up and go from there.
Actually, maybe Mark Jones should.
Even better.
I'll send him a message.
Yeah.
So Angus Sturgate's a good player. They call him the something Messi.
No, the
Port Macquarie Messi.
No, the Port Macquarie Pele.
Oh, is that it? It's not
yeah.
Messi. Okay.
No, yeah, Pele. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just give him that name.
Hence the P's, some alliteration. there.
Port
yeah,
Macquarie
the Port
Pele.
Macquarie Messi.
Pele.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Pele.
Pele. Yeah, the
Pele.
Port Macquarie. The Port Macquarie. That's a bit of a tongue twister.
It
The
is.
Port Macquarie. Pele.
It is. Now we've got a lot to talk about, Joe.
We're just flying through the games.
We're
So
gonna-
many games. What's the next game?
The next game is Wellington and Sydney. Now, absolute bangers in this game.
Yeah.
The first one was from Sydney's new man,
Newhoff?
Callum Newhoff.
Newhoff. I like him.
Is that a Puskas goal?
No. You see them like twice a week around the leagues in the world, but no, for a person on his debut, I love that.
He was really impressive.
Some grintas. He had dirt with him. That's what I like.
Now, Sydney are proving that, like, they're losing some players, but the youngsters they're bringing in are
They're
really
good. Like
impressive.
Joel King, I like him.
Yeah,
They
for
lost
sure.
Marco Tilio.
Yep.
But no, Newhoff, I like him.
For sure. Like, you know, and they've still got, like, Bam Yoham could potentially start, but I think Ninkovic and Caceres is... Do you think Caceres over Bam Yoham, or what's your opinion?
It's a tough one. They're different players.
Mm.
For like someone more overall, probably Caceres.
Caceres, yeah, a bit
Like,
more
if
consistent.
you want someone with like smarter passes, like especially in the final third, if you want someone to break a defensive line, you can go Bam Johan. He's German as well. They are very industrious. They're good car manufacturers.
They are.
I think that relates to Bam Johan as well. He's like very reliable,
For sure.
I would say.
Now, the feed cut out when Wellington scored.
Yep. So
Is this anyone's doing?
Muratovic?
Yes.
Whatever his name is.
Someone
Like the goal, like it got televised later on.
Yeah.
It was doing the rounds on Twitter. But no, I just feel so bad for his like family and friends watching the game.
That's right. If I scored, I'd want my goal on TV.
Your dad Tony, he wouldn't be happy at all.
No,
He would have written a bad email to Fox Sports. But it just shows like how much like care Fox Sports are putting into the league at the moment.
Yeah.
If like feeds are cutting out when goals are being scored, like
That's right.
It's sad to see.
It was sad to see. Now, Connor Devlin from Wellington, the lowest socks I've ever seen.
No, like low socks are ballers. Like Jack Grealish wears low socks.
Like, I don't
Tom
think these
Davis
could
from
even be
Everton.
any lower. Actually, it's funny enough, Joe, because when I was playing in the World Cup over the summer, there was one guy, I think he was playing for Afghanistan, and you know, like you wear grip socks and then you wear your sock. He just wore grip socks and shin pads.
That's all you need.
No socks.
That's all you need. No, it's like long socks are like they're old school.
For sure. Now, Bradden's free kick was obviously
It was very good.
pretty saucy.
Yep.
Now, Hamed for Wellington, he'd played in and around some leagues, maybe the championship, I'm going to say. He was dangerous, impressive.
Yeah. No, fair
dangerous
play.
in the air. And I think he's either he might be from Israel.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Israel.
Yeah. We're not going to get into thing around that area of the world, but
So Wellington sort of sat back early on in the game, but then kind of pushed on when they went down. They had a disallowed goal very late as well, Wellington. I think I might have them outside the 6.
Wellington, I had them exactly 6.
Exactly 6.
Because I reckon like, they still have the template of Ufak Tele's philosophy, which is good football. They did lose Kakache and Taylor, their best players by far.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think they still have the template to succeed.
For sure. It was very similar playing style to last year.
Just a fun fact in my football manager save. I'm in the year like 2025 now. Kakache plays for Lazio.
Oof, I mean, that potentially is what he may move on to.
Who knows?
I'm
I reckon
very
he'd suit Serie A, I reckon.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
What's next game, Trent?
Let's have a look. We've got Brisbane and Victory. This was a great game. Now, Brisbane really deserved this win.
I think is Barcelona back?
Wenzel Halls is back.
I like Wenzel Halls is baller.
Absolute baller. Now, we'll talk about Victory. They started off really good with McManaman.
Yeah, McManaman scored a banger.
Absolute banger.
First time I said his name, first go. McManaman. No, see, I can't do it a second time. I jinxed myself. Got too cocky.
There was no Rudy Gestead. There was no... They've got another player.
Shotton?
Shotton.
Shotton?
Shotton.
One of the two.
He played for Stoke, I believe.
Who knows?
I think he's a long throw. That's heads up.
Ooh.
I think he learned off.
I like that. I like this guy already.
Now that could be completely out of thin air, but I think he learned off Rory's lap. Now, so no, Ben Falami up front was. He's one of those Lachlan Rose players. Energetic, exciting. Doesn't really affect the game.
Yeah, it's
not.
like he does that, but his rating 6.5.
So Victory, I don't think they deserve to lose 3-1, but as we were talking about before,
You don't deserve anything in life.
no. So they were a little bit hard done by on the scoreline, I think, because they actually played some decent stuff. Butterfield, their new signing, was pretty impressive. Rojas looked to be injured
Yeah,
potentially.
he is injured now as well. Yeah.
Okay, he's
So
injured.
hence, yeah.
Jake Brimmer is probably
Brimiesta,
probably one of their best performers.
my boy.
Now Brisbane, we talked about it a little bit before. Akbari, the young boy, I know he slipped for the first
That's
goal.
a sick name, Akbari. I'll
That's
rate
pretty
that.
cool. Now I'm getting a phone call from my brother. I know we're going to dinner soon, but it's probably
We got time.
not the best time.
It's not the time, Zach. We're busy.
But I think under what's his face, Moon.
Yeah, the coach.
I've just lost the.
What's with like Brisbane coaches and wearing chinos?
Oh, I know.
Get out of
Fowler
here with
to
your
Moon.
bloody chinos. Like, are they sponsored by like I don't know, like Chinos Company or whatever? Like,
Chinos,
you're a
Queensland.
coach, just wear like bloody pants with like a shirt. Like, what's with? It looks like you're on like a casual Friday at work. Like Warren Moon, like
He really just took Fowler and just went, I'm just wearing exactly what he
yeah,
wears.
he's legit moved into like the same house. He's got the same wardrobe. Like he plays better football, like 100%. But like
100%.
chinos, like
That's
if you wear chinos, at least wear like the Brisbane Raw Polo. Don't just wear like any random one. But like
for sure.
they're really working me up for no reason.
Oh god. The McDonald goal was so anticlimactic because of the VAR.
Yeah.
So there was
Yeah,
no.
there's that hint of offside, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was a goal.
It was a goal, but it's so anticlimactic. So interestingly, Brisbane had obviously the 4-4-2 block is a very fashionable A-League defensive style, but Brisbane defended in a 4-5-1. I noted. Victory had inverted fullbacks.
Inverted full. Okay,
So,
so,
like-
they like to cut in.
Cut in. So this is the bit of a Mombert, bit of
Okay.
Guardiola. So this was what's his name? Stormry pushing inside. What else have I got? So the Gillespie header to go up was kind of against the run of play.
Yeah.
That's why I said Victory probably didn't deserve to lose that by that
But
much.
I'm liking Barcelona at the moment.
for sure.
Yeah, I don't call them Brisbane now. I call them Barcelona.
Barcelona. Now Elvis Cam Sober's on the bench.
Kombucha.
Is this where he stays?
Like he's a good player to bring on in like the last 20, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because like he's direct, he's fast, he's going to beat players who are tired for sure. But like for sure.
I don't think he's really got much. I think they've got enough wingers
No,
now.
I think last season didn't do him any favors, but it'll be a lot of hard work for him to get his name back out there.
for sure.
Because he's an exciting player.
He's exciting.
If he could shoot, he'd be the next best thing.
He really, really would. Now we move on. Macarthur and Mariners.
Yeah, everybody wrote off the Mariners here.
Everybody wrote the Mariners, and I just got a LinkedIn out of it. Okay. They've done well. Like against the run of play,
So
maybe.
They're smart.
That's smart football.
2-0.
2-0. Now
Who would have thought? Not me.
Macarthur weren't that disappointing. Susayeta started. Benyat again off the bench. But signs that defensively slightly shaky. I was going to say Jovanovic and Sushnar.
Yeah. Well, they're a new team. They've been together for 2 weeks. Like,
For sure. You can't expect much.
Yeah, you can't build team morale over 2 weeks.
No.
Because like morale was more important than the actual tactics. I
sure.
believe, Trent. You might disagree.
It is. They go hand in hand. Joe.
Okay, hand in hand.
They definitely go hand in hand.
We have two different schools of thought.
That's right.
So it's like the two, like they can't communicate telepathically yet.
No.
It's like they kind of know what's going on, but like they're not at that stage when they can look at each other and say, "I know what you're going to do.
You know what I'm
You
gonna
know
do."
what I'm going to do."
Obviously-
They're not at that stage yet, but time will give them the benefit of the doubt, and they will get there.
For sure. When Benyat starts with Milligan, or if they can fit Jean Rowe with three of them, I think that is the best
I
alien
think
midfield.
Jean Roy has to play. His baller.
I think
my favourite.
they could. I don't think there's room for all three of them. But Milligan's a great captain for a new team.
Oh, 100%,
in the A-League.
yeah. He's like hard. He's got that grinta.
Love him or you hate him. Not much hate.
Very, very well spoken.
Yeah.
I like his post-match interviews.
No,
But something that occurred in my head. If Jean Roy wasn't French,
Yes.
would I still hype him up?
no.
I don't know. So, like, Jean Roy is such a cool name as well.
I know.
It's like, in my football manager, if they don't have a cool name, I'm probably not signing them.
That is true.
Like, I can't have, like, all these teams with all these, like, all these Italian players and then have, like, something which, like, doesn't fit that mould.
Wood.
Yeah, like, I can't have
Doesn't
a
go.
wood in my team, you know?
Now, De Silva did get on the score sheet. I don't like him. I need to watch more of the Mariners to really dissect their,
but they say they're
their
a lot smart.
intelligence.
They're smart.
Yeah. Kowal's been impressive.
Well, I like that he put his body in harm's way for his first goal
For sure.
in the first game.
Yep. And Bozanic has always been a good player. And Stensis is, Nisbet.
The Mariners are just smart.
Smart.
Just smart.
So the Mariners are top of the table. There was one more game. There was Adelaide beating Melbourne City. I think Melbourne City.
It's karma, I think, because Melbourne City always take Adelaide players.
That is true.
But Adelaide say, you know what,
Jacobson.
we're going to show you what's up next.
Mork.
Come. Yeah, Mork goes. He's a tennis player.
He's
He's a tennis ball.
I reckon he just
everywhere.
goes between Adelaide and Melbourne City. I just. But I think Adelaide were really good. I think they really deserve this win.
No, good on them. Like I feel good for Adelaide when they win because I feel like Adelaide they're like such like a community team. I feel like
For sure.
But I don't even know if they are.
No,
I like the people. That Adelaide deserve.
I look at the stadium and I think community.
I like it. I like Bruce Gite.
Oh, I love
If
Bruce
Bruce
Gite.
Gite wasn't there, like Adelaide, I don't know if I'd like them.
That's true.
But he's my favourite player for Adelaide, even though he doesn't play. He's my favourite player for him.
I agree, Joe. I agree. The midfield of Kaledi, Dorigo, and Mork.
I love Dorigo and Mork.
Dorigo and Mork, like they're good balance. And
I like how you wouldn't think Mork as a captain as well. I like that.
But he's got that toughness,
He's
even
smart.
though he's a sort of attacking player. Strain has gotten better. This is something I take him in this game. He's improved.
He's the fullback, hey?
The fullback.
Yeah.
He's got a weird gait because Mark Jones told us that he slit his ankle on the bench in some change
He's a
room.
bit better now?
He's better now, but he's got a funny gait.
Oh, okay.
Like a funny run.
Oh, interesting.
I love you taking your shirt off. I think that's exactly what we need.
What I don't like is when people take off their shirt and they're wearing something underneath it.
Oh, the heart rate
It
monitor.
defeats the purpose, I feel like.
Yeah,
It's like when like people like wearing like skins underneath. They take off the shirt and you can just see like a different colour, like the same
it
colour
doesn't
shirt.
really have
You're
the
just
same
like,
effect. Yeah.
what's the point? You need to like take off everything, I feel like.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Do a what's his name? Wait.
So like, because it looks like weird, like, because like you can't see like a bloke wearing a bra. It's like it's just weird seeing it.
I've been wearing the train.
Like even though like it's like it's for a purpose, like they track all the running and stuff. It looks funny.
It does look rather.
They need to find like a better like apparel.
Well, I've been wearing the heart rate monitors at training. They don't feel. They're quite uninvasive. You feel like you don't
Yeah.
like wearing them.
Yeah, I've never worn one because I never played at that level. So yeah,
Of course.
pros and cons.
Now the live ladder. Now the Glory are 8th. We haven't played yet.
This is good.
We're not last.
Promising signs.
I mean, this is
Promising
right.
signs. We're 2 spots off first. Oh, 6th.
That's right. We're 2 wins off first.
No, obviously Mariners are first. They're the only team that's won 2 from 2.
That's right. So we've had 5 teams play 2 games.
Yeah.
And
I don't get it. What every team just plays on the weekend, so everyone knows what round it is.
Yeah, I believe there's some weird bubbling fixtures.
I don't like that.
I don't like it. I don't understand it. Don't like it. I want to see the Glory.
2 weeks. Right here, actually.
Right here.
Right there.
Now we just got a reply on Twitter. Should we go into our Q&A?
Oh, we got the Q&As. Yeah.
I got them up
Oh, you get up the questions. I'll
The
get up
iPhone.
our beloved Patreons.
for sure. The iPhone 12 is very speedy, so
Ooh. Subtle flex there, Trent. I like that.
you have to, Joe. You have to. Hit us with your Q&As. All right.
Come on, Trent. This is a lot of dead air here.
No, that's okay. It's okay. Michael says, should there be a cowbell ban?
Oh, 100%. They're bad. It's like the 2010 World Cup with the Vuvuzelas, but more annoying.
Adds culture. Leave them.
Oh, it's culture, but it's annoying culture. Like, I'm happy for you, but just stop.
Lee Broxham Fishin asks, which A-League coach is best odds to be sacked this season first?
It won't be Newcastle, because like, even though they'll lose games, they just don't have any other options.
Well, what's his name, the caretaker, Dean? Or was he the actual coach?
Well, that's not sacked. But
Yeah. So we won't count Newcastle.
you know, I'm going to go out there and say no coaches will get sacked.
Graham Brebner will be sacked.
Maybe the victory coach, yeah, because there's a lot more pressure there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm going Graham Brebner.
I'm going to say no one's getting sacked because we live in a utopia where everyone's happy.
Tom replies, he says, we don't do sackings here, remember, it's pronounced as mutually terminated.
Yeah, which is true.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
What's our next question, Trent?
John asks, early hottest 100 predictions.
Oh,
It's very early
the top
for this,
10.
John.
I haven't thought of that really. I reckon AJ Tracy will be up there
Okay.
with Ladbroke Grove.
Okay.
Tame Impala with the
Borderline.
Even Borderline was my favourite song of the album, but
Yeah.
I think I forgot the name of the song. It goes dun 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 dun.
Oh, that
bum,
one.
Bum, 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 bum. I feel like that one could go top 10.
Everyone knows what you're talking about.
I hope so. Otherwise, I just look like a big fool in front of HBF Park.
Vino Rosso asks, Bitcoin question mark. Joe, how are your
course.
stocks?
Oh, not good. Oh, up and down, up and down.
Up and down. Okay.
No, I sold one company yesterday. Then I bought some shares in a weed company.
A weed company?
Yeah, because it's future.
It is.
Because I feel like eventually in Australia it'll get like unregulated.
Yeah, it's a good investment.
There's more like medical long term though. But I feel like eventually it'll get there.
Marijuana is the future.
Yes. So is helium. Do you have any other questions?
No, I believe that is all.
It was a quite impromptu.
Well, Armand Van Norman asks, when does the season start and how can football fans in Australia see the games? I think is he taking the piss?
I don't know. He's probably we'll answer his question.
Season started
because we did hashtag A-League. Maybe that's the way you saw it. It started 2 weeks ago on the 27th of December.
Oh, he might not be an A-League person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, what did he say? What's the second part of the question?
How can we see the games? In football fans in Australia, you get KO Sport.
KO Sport, yeah, $25 a month. If you're internet, or if you're smart, I figured it out this when I was in Europe.
Okay.
Use a VPN, which is like a virtual private network.
Yes, I know.
So you can. If people might not know what it is, so pretend like you don't know, so I can explain.
I don't know, Joe.
So you need to get a VPN.
Yes. NordVPN?
Joe, what's a VPN? Oh, it's something on the internet which allows you to access the internet where you are in Australia or wherever, but it pretends like you're in another country in the world.
Ah.
So you can set your location to like Slovakia.
Yes.
And because the A-League is broadcast on YouTube in Europe, you can watch it for free that way.
Oh, it's at YouTube.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So when I was in certain countries in Europe, you just go on the A-League channel, and they're showing the games on YouTube for free.
Or you could do a VPN to Australia and watch KO.
But you need to pay money that way.
Have you got a KO membership?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, for KO's the shit.
It is the shit. It is the shit.
But Trent, it's been a beautiful day. We've answered the questions.
We've answered the questions. We've talked about the A-League. We've been very efficient.
A lot of games we have.
We've really...
Oh, the Patreons.
The Patreons, Joe.
Lastly, everyone knows, like, the podcast, we have so many expenses. We have the microphones.
We have
the Podbean subscription,
petrol to drive
here, parking fines,
which
we may or may not get.
Move on notices to pay for.
Trent, who keeps the lights on for us here?
The patrons,
The patrons. And what do we give the Patreons?
We give them a shout out.
Give them shout outs. We give them
exclusive podcasts.
Yes.
We've done about 23 of those.
Yes.
The last one was a New Year's Eve special.
Yeah, which went for about 20 minutes. So that's 20 minutes of Sokkah Pod content you're missing out on.
It's really true. Me and Joe had a few beers at that point. Yep. Some would say.
Yep.
Had a few hot dogs as well that day.
Hot dogs, yep.
Finn's house.
But yeah, there's Discord chat.
Yeah, we talk in the Discord about the A-League.
Behind the scenes content.
For sure.
And you get the satisfaction that you are keeping the lights on here. Even though we're broadcasting in daylight.
I mean, I'm not going to say.
Yeah. But one of the many benefits are shout outs.
Yes, Joe.
So every episode we give shout outs.
We do.
The first one is Adrian Bunoza, Ben Miro,
Neil Simmons,
Dusty,
Ryan Robertson,
Milan Kasari,
Oscar Brotherson,
Andy Tin,
John Morris,
Harry Russell,
Harry,
Dennis Fernandez,
Ben Robson,
Natasha Williams,
Andrea,
Jacob Colangelo,
Jordan Waters,
David Clark,
Fraser Marnham,
and Glenn Oliviero.
Glenn Olivero.
Oh,
I mean, he told us how to pronounce it.
Oh, fuck. Glenn, I'm sorry. Guys, thank you. Trent, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure, Joe.
Plans for the rest of the afternoon?
I got dinner tonight.
Oh.
Thai Orchid. South Perth.
Interested. Nice. Would you recommend it?
Oh, yeah, very, very good Thai.
Oh, okay.
Consistent. Very consistent. If you're in Perth.
Yeah, my new book arrived today.
Oh, really?
It's Italian Football, a History of Scandal.
I think you'd love that.
Oh, I'm like 20 pages in already.
Lovely.
Yeah. People need to read my books.
They do. You really need to convince me to read more.
Yeah. I gave you my zonal marketing book as well.
It does look like a good book. Haven't opened it.
Yeah. If you're not going to read it, I might have it back in. Sorry. But guys, thank you so much for getting this far in the podcast. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
My back's killing me.
It is.
Yeah,
my back's fine.
Tomorrow, I'm getting a remedial massage.
Remedial massage?
Yep.
From who?
North Perth, some guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I rang up, like, listen, I just want a massage. So I thought, like, work starts next week.
Yes.
I want to be, like, in Zen. Of mind and body.
Of mind and body.
Yeah, so my mind is Zen, but my body's a little bit sore.
Okay, so you're out of Zen.
Yes. Yes. My root chakra is not right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what the chakras are.
Root chakra.
The root chakra.
Okay.
It's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what the chakras are.
Okay.
It's, I don't know. It's, is, I don't know.
Something.
I think on that note,
We'll end it there.
yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you for watching.